Hi, Alan here, Makaira Boats. Today we're sitting on a Makaira 36. It's just been launched. It's on its way to North America, to Washington State. The owner's done a really nice job of speccing this boat. Powered by twin V10 Mercuries. It has a 40 horse kicker on it as well for salmon fishing. There's a lot of optional extras in this build. The owners really spec'd it for the Pacific Northwest. They've got twin burn wind mounts here for a downrigger and your rods, and another pair of burn wind mounts forward. Cup holders and our normal Makaira rod holders at the rear. He's also opted for a big bait tank. The boat may end up in Florida at some stage. So multi-purpose boat. So this boat, as you can see, it's got a massive cockpit. It's just over 11-foot beam, 3.4 meters, and it's really well set up for fishing. It's got large fish holds, and the owner of this boat's also spec'd Seakeeper 2. So underfloor here, you can see the Seakeeper 2 is nicely hidden under there. This boat's got 1200 litres of fuel and does about 45 knots top speed. So like all our bigger boats, it's got room for a freezer under the seat box and a really nice seat out when you're out on the water, marlin fishing, just day cruising. You can get out of the sun, really nice spot to relax. So this owner's also opted for a second station. It's got the full Mercury joystick, JPO, 12-inch Garmin second screen, main engine controls, and the kicker. So this boat has our standard rear opening and drop down awning window, so you can lock up the cab really easily on cold days, or when you're running if it's rough, when you're at anchor, cruising around, trolling. You've got indoor-outdoor flow, really good ventilation. Stainless steel sink here, Wallace cooker. So that's a diesel cooker, so no LPG on the boat, and big drawers for storage. There's also a massive storage locker underfloor here with all our electrical system in there. So this boat's got 330 amp hour lithium Victron batteries and full shore power 3000 watt inverter, so it's a really well appointed boat for staying away on. You can have really good overnight capacity. You could be at anchor for a few days before you even need to start the engine. No need for a generator. Also with the Mercury outboards, they're putting out about 140 amps per engine of charge. So as soon as you start the boat, the batteries get topped up really quickly. Being lithium, so they're very efficient at taking charge. This owner's also opted for an oak table, really beautiful finish, and leather interior with our knee roll cushion options. And they've also got the same leather through onto the helm seat and the dash. So really beautifully finished boat. Another option in this boat is the roof liners and wall liners. Again, just steps the boat up another level of finish compared to your average aluminium runabout. So we're at the dash here. This boat's got a Wallace diesel heater in it as well, being for the Pacific Northwest, and all our switching on the right hand side here. It's got a Victron control screen that is the house monitoring system, so all the black water tank, fresh water tank levels wirelessly connected to this screen, and then obviously your batteries, your charge, state of charge, that sort of thing. So really nice package. You can see here joystick control, main engine control for the Mercury, and Garmin VHF, and this boat's got a Fusion sound system in it as well. So this is the forward bunk in this 36. It's well appointed. The owner's opted to do some vinyl roof linings again in the front end of this boat. Really steps up the spec of the build. And also he's removed the bunk on the side, so we can sit up in it. It's a bit more comfortable if you have two couples on the boat. You have one in the master cabin one up forward here, and you've still got full length bunk. And I'm 6'2", and I've got heaps of room in here, so proper berth. A full size adult can lie down in, and then you can either use this bunk up here for bags or another adult. That's a 6.5 foot bunk as well, so nice finish. Also, we've got some nice lighting in here, some reading lamps under all the bunks, so if you do stay away for a while, want to read a book, a piece up the front here, you've got nice lighting. This is the head in this 36, so the owners opted for a quiet toilet in this model. So this is a wet head as well, so shower in this box here. And this is also the access to the dash electricals. So all your fusing and everything you'd typically find behind a dash, breakers are in there. So this is the master cabin, so you can see lots of storage, good length bunk there, 6.5 foot bunk, and it's the same size as a queen size bed, so really comfortable. We've upped the finish in this interior with vinyl linings throughout, and also we've incorporated some shelving here, so you can store your luggage really well. Not going to rock and roll out the lockers. So yeah, nicely finished interior. So like all our boats, this boat's got an 8mm 5/16 hull bottom. The hull structure is built to Lloyd's special service craft. The hull, it's got a flared Carolina hull. We're the only builder in the world to do that in a plate aluminium boat. So it really rides exceptionally well. It would go pound for pound with any fiberglass boat on the market. So if you have any inquiry or any further questions about this boat, feel free to reach out to us, Makaira Boats, so sales@makairaboats.com. You can ask for me or one of the sales team. I'll be more than happy to answer your questions. Thanks.